Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be painting a basket of daisies using watercolors. Here I have a rough sketch of my painting. Since I have the rough sketch, I know where my flowers are going to go and how big my basket is going to be. I'm going to start off with the flowers. For the petals, I'm using Payne's grey with a tinge of crimson in it. I'm also adding a lot of water to the pigment so we can have a good transparency. Using the grey I just made, I'm going to make thin strokes for the outline of the petals. I'm painting this flower as if it's facing my direction. My next flower is going to be facing downwards, like as if it's falling out of the basket and drooping. I'm using the same concept for this flower over here too. This is one way to make the flowers. Another way is to start with the centers. For the centers, I'm using gamboge hue and Indian yellow. I'm just going to add a little bit of orange in there. Now I'm going to continue with the petals. Before continuing with the petals, make sure the centers are completely dry because we don't want the paint to blend into the grey. This flower is facing outside the basket, kind of upwards. I'm using the same concept over here. First the outlines and then shading inside the petals. Now I'm going to start off with the basket. For the basket, I'm using burnt sienna and burnt umber. As you can see, my brush is very small. I'm using a number 4 brush. You can use a bigger brush to make your painting process faster. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the background for the leaves. For this, I'm using sap green and emerald green. I'm going to go ahead and add some leafy shadows in the background. am adding a little more orange to the centers to make it look more vibrant. Now I'm gonna go in and paint the handle of the basket. For the highlight of the basket, I'm using a darker shade of the same browns we used earlier. I am going to let the basket dry and add some depth to the leaves. For this, I am using different shades of green like sap green, emerald green and verdian green. As you can see, I'm giving a few of these flowers a stem. Again, I'm adding a few more details to the center with a little more darker orange. Now, for the basket details, I'm using less water with the paint to make it look darker. Once the orange is dry, I'm adding yellow ochre and raw umber to the center for some detailing. Now I'm adding some highlights to the petals. For this, I'm using a darker version of the grey we made earlier. I am just going around making the outlines of the petals and a little bit shading lines inside the petals. Make sure you do not cover the previous layer of grey because that is going to look like shadows on the petals. For the basket, I'm going with a woven look. For these details, I'm using a much darker version of burnt umber and raw umber. For this part, I'm making small curved lines. Now I'm adding details to the leaves like some veins and some shaded areas. To add more depth to the basket, I'm using raw umber and making thin strokes in the edges of the basket. I am just doing some finishing touches here and there wherever it looks like something is missing. And with that, our basket of daisies is complete. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Go give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And let me know in the comments section below what you think about this painting.